Hello everybody. I've never beaten Terraria before, so I thought it'd be a good idea to start by playing the most ridiculous challenge that I could think of, Infernum for the Worthy Master Mode. This gives every enemy more steroids than your average professional bodybuilder and doubles the health and damage of nearly every boss. Here's the video.
Alright, so I'm back for episode 2. I guess my first goal should be to try and craft a balloon.
Because I'm playing on a Crimson world, I needed the Panic Necklace to get the Band of Star Power, which I needed since I'm playing Mage.
Is that my second Undertaker? That's annoying. Alright, Brand of Cthulhu. 300 damage? That is not going to be a fun fight. And I got 2 more Undertakers. That's just my luck. Oh, I got a Panic Necklace. Okay. So let's go and shimmer this Panic Necklace. I don't like the look of that salamander there. Oh, here it is. Good thing that salamander came along. Let's shimmer this. And let's make a mana regeneration band.
As well as the mana regeneration band, I also made the Magiluminescence and an accessory from Calamity called the Craw Carapace. With my new accessories ready, I'm prepared to fight the Desert Scourge.
And let's craft Desert Medallion. I might as well just give him a try. I don't think the Desert Scourge will be that hard, so let's just see how it goes. Got the summoning animation too.
The Desert Scourge is given some new attack patterns by Infernum, and now has 12,000 health thanks to Legendary Mode. But apart from that, the fight was pretty standard.
There we go. I don't think the Desert Scourge is going to give me much. Nah, not much I really care about. Let's the Desert Scourge ticked off at least.
After Desert Scourge was defeated, I did the Torch God quickly for the sake of completion. I decided to skip Giant Clan and moved on to the Eye of Cthulhu.
So I reckon I'm going to defeat Eye of Cthulhu pretty easily. I can't imagine it being all that difficult. So let's just go.
The Eye of Cthulhu has double his Master Mode health, and has completely new attack patterns. The Servants of Cthulhu also go crazy fast, and do 200 damage on contact.
Oh no. Okay. This is maybe a little bit more difficult. Oh! Okay, he's scary looking. Oh my god. Okay. So it's a little harder than I imagined. I'm afraid of what hard mode bosses are going to look like, or even the endgame Calamity ones.
I kept on trying the Eye while I used daytimes to try and get some upgrades like Frostbark boots. After a few more nighttime cycles, I decided to go to Hell to get the Blade Crest Oat Sword, which is a somewhat rare drop from demons.
I think I decided I won't stick strictly to one class because that would just make my life harder. I'll just give all the classes a go and see which one suits best for each of the bosses. Just go like right here. Alright, let's break a couple of these. Oh, that is Hellstone. Had to mine directly into a Hellstone building. Ah! Hold on. Are all the buildings Hellstone? No! Ah! Okay, I'm gonna die. That's good. First trip in hell. Alright, let's see how just fighting this. Oh my god, its projectiles are fast. Alright, can it shoot me through this? I don't think I can, but I can shoot it. Perfect. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I didn't think that through. I didn't think... What the hell? I'm not excited for the war flashpoint. That's about all I can say. What the hell was that? Oh! I just got it. Haha.
After my 15th attempt, I finally killed the eye.
Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, they aren't as homing as I thought they were, but still doing very solid damage here. Oh, I'm getting lucky with my dodging here. Quote unquote dodging. No! Come on! It's so close. Yes! Oh, okay. Okay. Alright.
The Shield of Cthulhu was almost completely useless thanks to Calamity adding a built-in dash, but regardless, killing the eye did unlock some helpful NPCs, like the potion-selling ones from AlchemistNPC. I fought the Acid Rain to get a magic weapon called the Acid Gun. My next target was Crabulon, so I made the Despacito Sprout, and made a quick arena.
Let's make a Despacito Sprout. Let's just summon him up. Oh.
Crabulon has about double his Revengeance Master Mode health, but does roughly the same damage. He has 3 different phases, with each introducing harder attacks.
Alright, not remembering how to dodge his attacks. I think it's going very well. Maybe I'll swap back to the diamond stuff. Yeah, it seems to be doing more damage.
Apart from the increased health, the fight was pretty normal, and it only took me 18 attempts to kill him. I recorded the final attempt while my headset was muted, so let me recreate my reaction.
Yay, it's finally dead.
Crabulon gave me a gun called the Fungicide, and I ended up using it for the next boss, the Brain of Cthulhu. I stayed on mute for the majority of my attempts before I finally realised, so I'll just show you the final attempt.
Alright, this is just getting annoying.
As you saw earlier, the Brain does about 300 contact damage, and has about 7 times its normal Master Mode health. Infernum gives him completely new attack patterns, like shooting lasers. At this point I had basically mastered every attack, since it took me about 79 attempts to beat him.
Oh, that was almost an insane dodge. No. Come on, how low is he? Yes! That took me too long. I'm a bit shaky from this.
Now that Brain of Cthulhu was dead, my next target was the Perforators. I quickly went to mine Hellstone, and then I tried out the Perforators to gauge whether I needed any upgrades for the fight. The Perforators have about a 70% increase in health over their normal Infernum ones. Infernum gives it new phases and attacks and adds a desperation phase to the fight.
I'm surprised his projectiles don't do more damage. The vanilla bosses are probably... Whoa! He spawns the worms? I didn't know he spawned the worms anymore. Okay, this makes the fight a bit more interesting. Oh my god, how much health does he have? This worm. No. Oh no. I'm dead. Alright.
I knew the worms would make the fight pretty difficult, so I decided to get some upgrades. I crafted the flare bolt. I found that the flare bolt has less DPS than my fungicide and was harder to hit with, so that was out of the question.
I could also make Crimtane armor, that's what I'm thinking of. Alright, so if I get some meteorite bars, there's a ranged that I can craft called, what's it called again? The Magna Cannon. Magna Cannon. Oh! Oh my god, that's a good weapon. Let's see point blank range.
After I reforged the cannon to Unreal, I was now doing over 1000 DPS. I took some time to detail my basement a bit, but I left it unfinished for now. After 22 attempts and several crash outs, I finally beat the Perforators.
What? Alright, another worm. Desperation! Come on! Yes! It's dead! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! How many attempts did that take me? 22. Not as bad as the brain.
With the Perforators dead, I unlocked Aerial, which opens up a heap of weapon opportunities and lets me craft the bundle of balloons. But anyways, that's all for today, and I'll see you in the next episode.